What will it be today?
What is it that you wish to learn?
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
This is it, Clive. Sid ran from Stone here to chase his dream. But he always knew it'd lead him back there in the end.
Orcs? In Randalar? What of the fist?
Word is they held the walls, but only just.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Always something in there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. All done? Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a
I suppose you've got quite the tale to tell.
Gotta let you get some nice warm stew.
Whatever business you have here, see to it quickly, brother. We are expected at Drake's Spine.
Made it home safely.
Oh, Padre.
You don't know what you're talking about. The odour's what gives Chance's stew its, depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, please. Have you even tried the fried mortress? Taste, smell, texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
I heard talk of them sailing for Ash.
But what are the orcs? Running out of things. Boiling the brown. Wonder if anyone would notice if I slipped.
You look like you could do with a drink. Thirsty, are ya? Tell me, Sid, have you ever thought about trying the wine? It ain't half as sour as that swill, and it'll get you tippled twice as fast. Speaking of which, you know that friend of yours over in Lost Wing? What's his name? Kenton? Quinn? Quinston? Anyway, the red from his vineyards is some of the finest in Storm, which is why it's worth an emperor's ransom, and harder to come by than a cup of Grieger's tears. But you ever wondered why that might be? 'Cause I heard it's down to the fact that he buries the bodies of anyone who crosses him under the trellises so the vines can soak up their blood. That can't be true, can it?
Can... what?
Oh, you weren't even listening.
Of course I was. That was... very interesting.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down? Finished, are ya?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Oh, what do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their fields and traders their roots. Most of what we have now comes from here in the Hideaway. I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastbourne, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete,
We all know that bearers have a resilience to the ill effects of ether. But don't you find it strange that there are those who, despite being free of magic's burden, can seemingly pass through a flood without consequence? I asked our luresman how this could be, and he suggested that it might have something to do with bloodlines.
Good morrow to you, my friend. If I may observe, history can wait. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
The sound of ringing still. So we weren't. Who knows? So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
Oh, what is it?
Be careful out there.
Lady Karen's called in a favour with one of her suppliers. We should have a new shipment of sackcloth before the next moon. Not a moment too soon.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
These flowers are beautiful. Pity we have to boil them all down to make medicine.
A trader from across the sea once told me that on the continent they play music for their crops. Would you like that, Martel?
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
I should be so lucky. They're all in Tet's belly before they've even had time to cool.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
I'm sorry, but the report was clear. The scouts found no survivors.
I finally finished the book I was writing. You're welcome to read it. If young Jocelyn hasn't already defiled its pages with his infernal scribblings.
It's a story for our lesson today.
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea?
That's what Mid says, anyway. Though I'd have to see it to believe it.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
According to this, Barnabas Tharm is called the Last King on account of the fact he hasn't aged a day since claiming the throne.
But that was almost 35 years ago.
Ah, Sid. I saw Mid and the others made it back in one piece. More or less. Would that the free cities had fared so well. It will take years to rebuild what was lost to His Majesty's Akashic army.
Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when we've honest-to-goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him, then perhaps the Phoenix will. Welcome home, Sid.
Well, what are you waiting for? The crystal isn't going to crack herself.
Is there aught I might assist you with? His Grace and I. At first, it was my duty to him. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
How do you split the sea?
Without new timber, this place will fall apart in a fortnight. Either find me some, or I'm taking a sword to your bed. Skies? Don't bother me. Though I reckon it'd be a different story if my skiff had wings.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies.
Ah, Lord Rosfield.
How do? There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stone set out.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally take...
Just about surviving, are you? Give the others my regards.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home?
We all know what we're doing then?
We had no idea what it meant to live free.
Is there anything you need, my lord? You are welcome any time.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Can you believe we were going to make him there?
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to...
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
Daddy, what happened to your crystal?
It broke, son. And we won't be getting another.
Those damned blackguards took all my best pieces. Just my luck that we were robbed by connoisseurs.
I always thought it was the blessing I'd miss if the fang fell, not the miners.
Yes. You could always count
Gilbert,
on
take this crystal.
price.
It's no more use than the bearer I sold to buy it.
I heard it was Sid the Outlaw who tracked the Fang. But if that's true, it would mean he was the one who killed Lord Cookgut. Can you believe it? The mighty Titan, bested by some cool.
Are you looking for something in particular? Here you are. An excellent choice. Here you are. My thanks. An excellent choice. My thanks. An excellent choice. My thanks. Your purse is a little light. Thank you kindly. Anything else I can take off your hands? Thank you kindly. Pleasure trading with you. Anything else I can take off your hands? Pleasure trading with you. Here you are. My thanks. An excellent choice. My thanks. Fare you well.
Nothing to report. Same as yesterday.
Welcome to Dravosh, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
Can't wait to try out the new forge.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village, but until that day comes, we're not budging.
What do you think? I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us. Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
I have some things for sale. Go safely now.
I've got a new design for a blade.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast.
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you. You sure it doesn't hurt?
Only when I laugh.
Sid, come. Did Blackthorn ever tell you? I still remember. Set us straight. There was a time. And each one. But then... while Blackthorn, in the end... Don't ask me. And there still might be. And should those Akashic come calling again... safe travels.
Ah, you must be Sid. It's a rare thing for an outlander to be given the cracked anvil. Though from what I've heard, you bloody well deserve it. Drinks are on the house till I say otherwise. Ah, you must be Sid. It's a rare thing for an outlander to be given the cracked...
But what if the Akashic come again?
Then we'll give them another taste of Dravos's steel.
These new air-powered furnaces burn through ore quicker than the old ones did. Our stockpile's not half what it was.
You'll get your precious ore as soon as we can find some more seams that aren't beefing up to the eyeballs.
Sorry, no entry. The miners have got enough on their plates without visitors getting in the way.
We're miners, aren't we? Every day we head down to those tunnels knowing the next tremor might be the end of us. And it's not as if the whole mine's flooded.
Exactly. Don't reckon I could outrun a rockfall, but an Akashic.
Here. You don't reckon we could get this old smelter back in working order, do you?
Easily. Sling that crystal, drill a hole in the side for a set of bellows, and we'll be away.
Welcome, welcome.
Go safely.
This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling.
The bearer of the burning quill is with you, my lord.
I thank you for assisting my brothers and sisters with the search.
We of the Undying devote our lives to... What are you looking for? Farewell.
It's good to see you. When we fled our childhood home, I loved him. Did I tell you that was what he wanted? No matter how hard it might be. The Dominion has fallen. The Crimson Caravans must set an example. It is our job to keep the hope alive. Farewell.
What's happened?
Can't.
Please.
I see you've met with Master Cyril. I too serve the Phoenix, my lord.
though in an altogether more lowly capacity than the bearer of the burning quill. I came here to conduct inquiries into the true history of the sins of Zemeckis.
I haven't sold anything in days.
I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
Just between you and me, we lost contact with the forward camps a while ago. Till we know more about the situation in Twinside, the gates are staying.
Have care.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke about
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he had it.
One at a time. We don't have much. But the dame had us empty the Vale's larders to see these poor souls fed.
How long will it take to repair Cairnovant?
That depends, your lordship. Much of the fort will be removed entirely.
Let's go.
Faster!
Don't get surrounded.